Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about Fathers of Nations. And Fathers of Nations, it's a novel. It normally takes 4 years, 4 years in high school once it has been introduced for curriculum purpose. The author of Fathers of Nations is Paul B. Vita, and when you talk about Fathers of Nations, now the introduction of Fathers of Nations. Fathers of Nations, we have the author. You must know the author, as I've said. As I've already mentioned, it is Paul B. Vita. And the introduction, this Paul B. Vita, we must know the person. Paul B. Vita was behind the Fathers of Nations, and is literally is a scholar who was born in Tanzania. He received his doctorate degree in physics from Emory University, and was also a professor at the University of Dar es Salaam, and later worked for African Religion Center for Technology in Senegal. Paul B. Vita also spent some part of his life in Canada, where of course he worked in the International Development Research Center. Before he retired, Paul B. Vita became a director of UNESCO's Religion Office for Science and Technology Africa. So this introduction, why is it important for us to know the introduction? The introduction uh, helps us to see the person who wrote this set book uh, was somebody learned. Uh, so anything that he intended to put across was all about the life and the things he has seen across the countries. Now, what about the book? Now, the book, it's literally a piece which has been written by Paul B. Vita, as I've mentioned before, and it has been published by Oxford University Press, of course, a department of the University of Oxford, and it revolves around the lives of four strangers. Of course, my good student, you know these strangers. They were four. We have Professor Kimani.